In 2012, two friends, Jay Swingler and Romell Henry, created the YouTube channel TGFbro, uploading many different types of videos over the years, including challenges, pranks, and public interactions. They would go on to quickly gain traction and amass a total of over 1 billion views and over 6 million subscribers, with an extremely dedicated fan base. What originally started as a small group of friends would eventually turn into a massive YouTube channel with successful side channels, big collabs, and a TV show. I'll be honest, I had no idea that existed. But it isn't just YouTube I want to talk about today, because there are many big channels floating around. What I want to focus on today is the story of how two friends and one word created a multi-million-dollar brand. A brand that would be recognised all over the world. And that one word is...
Oh, yeah, sure. Childish.
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 Childish!
I'm a bad boy, I might hurt you. I need a therapist and a perk too. I need cash flow.
First mentioned on November the 16th, 2017 on a video titled "We Spent the Night Buried in Solid Concrete" as a quick throwaway joke.
You don't press it. You're obviously just childish. Right, grow the fuck up.
The joke would then go on to make an appearance in many videos onwards from this, with the first mention of the Childish brand as we know it today following soon after. It looks like the first Childish hoodie that was released was the red hoodie, blue being second, and the grey hoodie releasing sometime around May 2018. Judging by the replies under the tweet discussing the Grey's hoodie's release, it seems as though even on their third drop, they already had a big fan base. The drops, I should have mentioned this earlier, TGF do a very interesting method of selling their clothing. Instead of having a static stock, they do all limited edition drops. Now, you don't have to be a business genius to figure out that doing limited drops is a good idea in this day and age of brands. Look at most of the top brands and they all do limited edition drops. It creates a sense of scarcity and that feeling of being the one, being in some limited club only reserved for people who get a hoodie before they sell out. Another big YouTuber that does this well is Calix with his No Two Ways brand, the footwear brand that... Wait a second, this is a completely separate video, but let's get back to the topic. Here's the thing. Most YouTubers have merch, and you could probably pick your favourite streamer or YouTuber right now and they'll have a merch link somewhere. The problem is that almost all YouTubers use exactly the same services to provide their merch. Teespring, Printful, and other sites like that. These sites are known as print-on-demand services, and that means that an order comes in, Teespring will print it in their factory and send it straight to the person that ordered it. The creator never has to hold any stock or handle any delivery. And all the costs of production and delivery are included in the price of the merch itself. Now, I could talk for hours about the pros and cons of these services, but to sum it up, they have much higher overheads, but it's much easier for the creator. But the biggest problem with these print-on-demand services that a lot of creators use is they all use exactly the same t-shirts and hoodies. If you purchased a hoodie from Creator A, and then a hoodie from Creator B, there would most likely be exactly the same material, the exact same base product, just with different designs printed on the front. Now, this is fine for most merch because usually when you buy merch, you're not buying it for the most highest quality, comfortable, fashion icon. You just want to support a creator you like. But that is exactly why the Childish brand stands out so far above the normal YouTuber merch. TGF use a much higher quality hoodies and make a decision to use oversized clothing over the standard fit that most merch decides. This choice allows the Childish brand to be seen as much more professional streetwear brand than just another merch store. I don't know for sure, but I believe Jay is the person that designs the props, and he does such a great job of graphic design. He knows his audience and he knows the style that are popular at the moment and creates interesting yet trendy and recognisable streetwear. And when I say recognisable, I mean recognisable. I've travelled all over, and no matter where I go, if I'm wearing a Childish hoodie, there will be someone who will shout Childish at me. Even I went to Germany and I was wearing the hoodie and a group of guys shouted Childish at me, so that it's known all over the world. And to me, the results speak volumes for themselves. The fact that every single drop is sold out within minutes, the fact that multiple big content creators on the platform routinely wear Childish clothing, Not just in one video and it's done, like some sponsorship, but actively wear it off screen, and you can see creators appearing in other people's videos wearing these clothing. Oh, and I have a couple hoodies as well, and you know, what a strapping young handsome man I am now. Woo! Jay and Romell started as a couple of friends doing silly challenges and dumb pranks in front of a camera, and are now, well, they're a couple of friends doing silly challenges and dumb pranks in front of a camera, but with a hugely successful multi-million-pound clothing brand, and maybe energy drink company on the way. I'm not sure about that. In my opinion, the Childish brand has completely changed the way people view typical YouTuber merch, and the success of the brand is completely and utterly deserved. As always, if you want to check out the people mentioned, links will be in the description below. But you tell me, do you own any Childish clothing? Do you want to? What do you think about the brand as a whole? And to leave you off with a quote that my old man used to say. What the fuck is a skeng?